Make sure your audio is included as well.
Done and done.
Just testing real quick.
Yep, coming through on my end, bro.
Alright, let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, Div 2 in Australia. Noodles again, with myself. I am streaming for tonight. Along with Jishway, welcome back to back.
Back to back, yep. Big shout out to our man Kahoot, who would be here, but he's a bit crook at the moment, so hopefully he gets well soon.
Kahoot washed.
Kahoot washed,
Kahoot
yeah.
washed again.
Yeah, apparently he's a bit crook at the moment, so best wishes to him. Hope he gets well soon. But yeah, thanks for having me back.
It's all good, man. All good. It just says on my Twitch, it's my 4-month anniversary as a sub for Rapid. So there we go. We've got a couple cars heading out now. And as you can see, rain.
Yep, typical. Wet Britain.
It is rain. Yes, very typical. Very similar to Melbourne.
Yep.
Let's not talk about it because I do hate myself. Rubric saying Kahoot is soft. Rubric, welcome to the chat. Lincoln, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Hey,
And
Dizzy.
Jish, you got a fan.
What's
Yeah,
up, Diz?
Dizzy.
This is my teammate from OCA. How you doing, mate?
Alright, look at that, mate. So everyone getting involved, make sure you share around. Let's try let's go 20 views just for the start, and then hopefully for the race we can try and get a bit more. So hopefully
Build
just
up.
share around. Yep, let's try and build up on the views tonight. So we only got 19 drivers for tonight. We have Doodleson and Mano, Williams and Ferrari not been able to drive tonight, so we only have one reserve. Goats for life in the Ferrari. He did leave the session, so his ping must be really bad, or he's having a bit of a moment. Diz, how are we doing? We're doing really well, Diz. I've had a very busy week, so this is probably the only free time I can really get for the moment. See how I go, but eyes on Loco. He will be the first driver to set a lap on the green stripes.
He enters.
Yes.
Everybody looks like they're coming out too, so maybe the rain's picking up. See how we go.
It could be also doing the Kahoot strat, I would like to call it, because he's the one who introduced it, where you pretty much just do 5 laps on these inters. Because eventually, not only yourself will get more comfortable in these conditions, but you also just
Tyres,
get more grip.
yeah, they seem to rubber in a bit these, the inters. So they don't necessarily hit off on the first lap. They take a couple to get going. So yeah, no, and dry line on the track too for the people out. It'll help.
That's right. So it seems all but 2. One of them being Showtime and Goats still in the pit. Everyone else is out for their laps. So I still on Loco just for the moment, as he'll be the first one. I'm just gonna quickly share around the link. Discord, here we go. So I cannot see how many views I have on
How we got 11 at the
my
moment?
Xbox.
Alright.
alright,
11 at the moment.
you're
How you
another
going,
fan?
Wilco? What are you going, mate? What are you
That's
going?
Wilco, yeah.
What are you going? Good English dish. Yeah, no. How you going, man? Good to see you back
Won't
in
be
the
able
stream.
to. Yeah, Wilco, hope to see you back in 2 weeks. He is currently moving houses.
Yep.
For this for a certain period of time, for the next 2 weeks, he's moving houses. So, good luck to that. Hope you settle in really quickly, because really do want to get you back on track.
Yeah, we're missing you out here, mate.
Yeah, mate. Even me. I need someone next to me in Div 1. I'm still driving by myself. I do have Watto. Watto's a very good teammate, but I need someone permanent. Loco, he will finish his lap at 39.3 behind him. Oxy. Oh, and how can I forget about Oxy? The god of the rain. Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard good things. I had a good run last week in the wet too, so.
38.5, a couple more drivers. JTM, one of them. That seems like Hutto invalidated, so flop.
Winter next to come.
Flop. Yep, eyes on Winter. He's looking pretty strong in practice on the mediums.
When doesn't Winter look strong? He is quick.
And there he goes.
There you go, tops the charts.
137.1. Mukping puts a couple of lap in, and there goes Purex at 36.9. Rubber is kicking it in. Chris into P7 now, as someone has made the jump, which is Chunky into P3. Collier into P12, only a 51, but he will improve on that lap. The next car on, Rilo, your best mate here.
Yep. Eyes on.
Wilco's saying that he'll be gunning for the permanent seats. Well, it's, you know what, well, it's Div 2 or Div 1. Div 1 he probably will be with me. And I think it'd be really nice to have as well. Oh, and Wilco is wide.
Well, it's had a bit of a moment there at the end.
But look at that!
Still has a 140. Guess the track's picking up a bit. And still early too, so.
Whether he's picking up or he really just decided to extend his limits. Loco into P9. Loco's going off. Oxy gets a bit closer to Rilo, but not close enough.
Romy.
Check on eyes on Kruder. Yep, Romy in front. Does improve Kruder into P3. Eyes on Harry. Improves by 1.8 seconds. 37 flat. But it seems like the drives are getting way more comfortable now.
And tonight is a short quali too for everybody watching. We're doing the sprint race, 25%. And then that'll go straight into a 50%er.
Right, so yep, that's pretty much
it. That's the format tonight, yeah, that's the format tonight.
Right on the dot, yeah. Pretty much a sprint quali, sprint weekend.
So what we see here in quali is what we're going to get. So it's going to be interesting.
Yep, and I did put Britain for the next race in the lobby settings for the F1 game, so straight into it, I just got to basically just go off the results from there. So I believe, I have to just confirm it, but I'm 99% sure it's the top 3 in this sprint race who will get points. So first gets to 3, second gets 2, third gets 1. There was discussions if it's a top 8. Again, I will confirm that. Once I do get the confirmation for it. Yep.
Results will be in anyway, so that's something we can talk about after. It's not a big deal.
Yep. Trying to see. Let's put our eyes on Harry. Harry, the championship leader at the moment. I'm going to quickly get that on my phone, and while I do that, quickly read what's happening in the comment section. Wilco's saying you got to work on the pace for Div 1 and the wheel issues. I'm pretty sure the other boys can help with that as well, with people who has the same wheel and whatnot. Crunchy, Rylo's a regular cut. It seemed like it with that lap he put in. Currently sitting in P2. And there was someone else. Pat saying, I just submitted a sign if you guys want to look at it. I will actually have a look at that very soon. Before though, I'm just going to quickly read out the standings. I'll read out the whole standings this time around. We'll put our eyes on Hutto. So, Harry sitting on top on 107. Winter and Romulus in the 90s, 96 and 93 respectively. So the top 3 fight pretty close, only within about 15 points. Then down the field, we got a margin of around 25? Around 25 or so. Goes from Oxy on 62, then goes down to Mukpink, Daff, Rilo, Purex, Hutto, Chris, Chunky, JT and Kruder, who is on 32. Then the next section of the field, which is pretty much the third corner? The third, sorry. Pajala, Showtime on 15 with Frizy on 14. Model, who got points last week, puts him into 4th last with 10 points, leaving Cordier on 7, with both Loco and Doodleston on no points, while we're in round 10.
There you go.
Well, so that is the standing at the moment.
Well,
quickly just look at the constructors.
Yeah, as you were, sorry.
All good. Haas is still leading So you'll be very happy with that, Jish.
Yeah.
Your Haspel is doing really well.
Yep, go to Haspel.
Red Bull in second. Sorry. Alpine, only 3 points behind. Red Bull on 120. Alfa Romeo and AlphaTauri and McLaren, all within 4 points of each other. And we got the Aston and Williams 3 points off each other. And in between the Mercedes and the Ferraris are the bottom 2 constructors, only 20 points off. A lot of close battles here. There's a lot of sections. Div 2, there's a lot of sections, but it's so hard just to watch all of them. To see who will go up the standings. Last week's winner, Winter, that was his 3rd race win last week at Austria. So let's see who could take the big points here.
It was a good win
too. Who get the win in the sprint? Who get the win in the feature race? I think it's called the last race.
I believe so.
Yeah. I haven't done F2 in a while, so I've forgot how the format works or what they're called. Sorry.
Got a good question in the chat. How are the tyres going to work with these qualifying races?
So, let's say this was a dry session, this quali. So it's whatever you start on, obviously.
Yeah. Yep.
So for the sprint race, it's whatever you qualified on. If you're in the top 10, if you're out of the top 10, you can start whatever. So normal rules. And the big race, the 50%er, you can start on whatever you want.
Okay, yep. So you just got free choice for the full race, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, you're not going to use 13 lap old tyres. So.
There's a bit more options between F1 and Div 2, not Div 2, F1 and F2. Because F2 really only have 3 tyre options, maybe 2 fresh. Whereas with F1 you can have a bit more.
Yeah.
There's a lot more versatility. So I'm going on Discord for the lad who mentioned about something. So they're going that's just how it's gonna be working. So I'm gonna quickly check Aussie sign up. So we have Pat, I see F1. Okay. Pat, I will look into your sign up and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You most likely will be a reserve, if not probably a Div 1 driver, just because we do need a couple spots filled in. But look at that, look at Chunky.
Yeah, improves. Go to P2. Goes to P2 for a very nice time.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching because I've just been reading out all of this, but
yeah, no, it's been good on track. Rallo improved. Mucking's got himself in the mix. The times are getting better. They're getting better, so it could be interesting at the end here.
So I'm just curious how many laps people have done. So a lot of people on fresh. Ramos has been out for 6 laps, as well as Harry.
Yeah, Harry just set his best time on the 6 lap olds, so maybe that's the go, as you said, the Kahoot strat. It's obviously working for some people.
So I'm wondering if anyone here, eyes on Oxy, we'll say for that, if anyone could be into the 35s in the rain. Don't know what Goats is doing. He's probably sleeping. Is the track drying up by any chance? It's not. From the looks of it.
Yeah, I've still got rain on my screen.
I don't think the track will be drying up. I don't know about the race, if it's going to be dry. And in the feature race, it's random. So people have to be prepared for that. This format will also be running, so it runs in Britain, we'll be doing it in Italy in a couple weeks time, and Brazil towards the end of the season. Evening to you, Gumbo. Good evening to you. Pat, what do you think about your submission? It looks alright. Realistically, I think it's more Div 2 pace. Again, I've got to look into it because we have a lot of Div 2 drivers. Actually, no, I think we've got more Div 3. in terms
We
of
do now.
reserves.
We do now. In the last week or two, we've really ramped up the numbers in Div 3, so that's why we're looking at the extension of Div 4, I'm assuming anyway. So, yeah, no, it's good to see. It's good to see the numbers up in Rapid. Rapid on top.
Yeah,
so.
I can say, as an admin perspective, perspective, there has been discussions of Div 4 happening. Probably even next week at earliest it will begin. We just gotta look at submissions of people who want to race in it. Don't want to, demote anyone from like Div 3. Just when being Div 4. Just want to see how we.
You've done the right thing about it. You've just left the option open for people in the Div 3 that maybe don't feel as competitive or want to come down and have a little more fun with it and not take it as seriously. Then, yeah,
maybe just it's not just give them a chance to drive more.
Yeah, that's it.
And it will definitely be better, I think, for the likes of someone like me when I do lineups next season to see.
I thought you meant in racing terms. You should definitely be in Tier 4, bro. You should apply. No.
Me? Oh, mate. Mate, I'll walk it. To be honest, I'll probably just walk.
No, yeah, it is. It's a great incentive, and it's good to see Rapid growing. So, yeah,
now,
see how we go with it.
Can we just talk about the gap between Rylo and Daff?
Yeah, well, Daff's just had a mare. He's just put it backwards, so he's not going to improve this lap. So hopefully, I think he's got enough time.
The gap at the time. Look at the fastest lap.
Oh, whoa, yeah, wow, that's tight.
Yeah. So Daff is pulling the strings around. Oxy is actually he's throwing at the moment. But he's the last couple of turns here.
Yeah, we're coming into the...
Is he going to improve? Only a 10th, I believe. So not looking too good there. We're going to put our eyes on Goats. He's finally out, so I think he's just done the bit of the, I'm going to wait to the last minute to get the most grip. Don't think that's how it works, mate.
Chris improves, someone goes to P12 though. Still got time for another lap. He's going to have to go now.
I think that's, Pierce is currently not out, so yeah, I think he's done P8 at most. But so many drives could be improving. But just, just quickly just looking at the time differences throughout the whole field, no more than 3 seconds.
Yet again, super close in Div 2. Every week we're seeing this, so yeah, it's great to see. I mean,
Showtime into P3. My Mercedes boy is getting on top. Goat's only got a 39.6. Oh, he's throwing.
That's the end of Duff. He's not going to improve.
Oh, yep, he's
thrown that lap.
He pretty much has.
What have we got coming across?
Just trying to see.
That's it. So whoever crosses now, that's going to be it. That's first
Brizzy. Brizzy, P13. No more higher for him. Next would be Oxy. Only up a little bit on his time. Does not improve behind him. ATM. Only P11. So here we get to the free choice. I see a Haas and a Ferrari coming in. So they're done.
Yep.
Loco and Rylo. So Rylo is done. Winter would not improve. So Quali Merchant, I saw someone mention earlier. Not so much. Let's see what lap he could have got. He would have been P3 with that lap. I believe Chris is also done. Eyes on Showtime.
Yep, he's
Showtime
next up.
Is also done.
Showtime's pulled out. Chunky Snags. He's put in a purple second sector.
Harry's retired on. I forgot that section, whatever it's called.
Cops. Or between cops and maggots, I think.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the mix there, yeah. Chunky's
so Harry only P5 at max.
He's done a faster second. So, let's see what he's got.
Chunky on a roll.
Goes fast.
P1! Oh my god.
Pulls it out of the
back. Does not improve. Cottier, P15 improves by 1. Pajala a second up on his time, but quickly eyes on the 6. Hutto is washed. Does not improve. We'll be telling Mrs. Noodles about him. Pajala. Where does he go? Only P17. Goats is for some reason racing with Daff. What is happening here? Why are they racing?
Bit of a practice run, maybe.
Oh, and a tap. So
I think that's going to be it.
Ferrari was still washed.
Oh,
what is that doing?
He's having a moment.
There he goes.
Yep.
Just like his brother. The exact same corner. He did it last season. The exact same corner. The Duffs are washed.
They don't like bringing it back to the pits after quali, do they? Love making a bit of extra work for the mechanics. Love to see it. It's good. Good for the
But
strength.
Chunky snags.
Impressive.
P1. Oh my. Impressive. Go on, Chunky. I'm just going to take a photo of that for my benefit in terms of the spreadsheet. There we go. So, Chunky Snags tops it off. Impressive lap with Rilo and Duff only behind by at least 0.010. So the top three close by. Showtime, my Mercedes driver, is in P4. Harry Dwell's a championship leader in P5. Critter, Muck Ping, Hutto, Winter, and Purex will top off the top 10. I didn't get to see the rest. But because it is a wet session, everyone can choose their tyres. And it is a dry race. Very sunny. Very, very sunny. So typical Britain. I guess some of you Brits can relate. Gumbo, you'll be down for tier 4. If you've already submitted your sign up, not sure if you have. I don't see your name. Do be sure to join the Discord. The link is there from Nightbot. So Nightbot doing the only good thing. We're currently on 18 viewers at the moment, so do share around. And ladies and gentlemen, as well, put in your predictions for this sprint race. We're just gonna go with the top 3. Who will be starting at the top 3. So we're gonna go with Jish. Who you gonna choose for your top 3?
Top 3. Man, after that lap from Chunky, it's hard to take it away from him. I reckon he'll be top 3. I reckon he can get it done. And then I'll probably go with... I'm gonna go Cruder and Harry Dwells, I reckon. I reckon that'll be the top 3 out of the sprint race. Yep, Dwellsy. Yep.
For some reason, I cannot change my camera. Great. Nope, cannot change my camera.
We'll have it in
Oh,
there.
and Chris has been disqualified. What are you doing? We got Wilco predicting Winter will get a podium, Rilo and Duff.
What do you reckon, Niels?
Um,
What are your takes?
Me? I think Duff will be up there. Let's see. I reckon, see with Chunky, honestly, I think maybe top 5 for Chunky the way he's going. I do think Duff will be up there, Rilo could be up there, and I reckon Harry might pull some strings as well, but I do see Winter and Purex making moves.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
Try and get close to that.
Dry track now, so it's going to make a difference.
Yep, so eyes will be probably on Winter. One of the fastest drivers here. We've got a couple predictions here. And then saying Purex, Chunky, and Duff. So I think Purex will make the big moves going to the top. We've got Gumbo predicting Duff, Mucking, and Winter. So the 2 Alpines and the Red Bull.
Yep. And you got,
so yeah.
you got Wilco with Winter, Rilo, and Duff as well. So yeah, lots of love for
Similar
Duff.
predictions.
Lots of love for Duff in the chat. Had a very good race last night too. Got the win.
And his big brother currently away for a while for Div 1, so
Holding it down for the family.
Yeah, so little Duffy is gonna pull the strings. But even though they're not racing for the same team, it is for the family name. And Kahoot is texting me. Oh, if he wants to, sure. I'll Rallyx, welcome to the chat, mate. If you do want to comment, mate, I have not checked my messages at all. But if you do want to come in next race, Rallyx. Come for the next bit. Yeah. So, 5 lights. God, Chunky gets a start on, but Rilo seems to try to go side by side with him for the first. Right, Chunky's a good start. Goes a bit wide. Rilo and Dav keep positions. Harry and Showtime switching positions. Couple of changes. Goats is going up a couple positions at the back. Seems to be clean overtaking. No one seems to have a big incident. Very clean, but we've got Rilo here. He's pushing for the overtake on Chunky. Inside, outside. He doesn't know what to do. Different tyres. Got to look at that as well. Pajama Fry switching at the position at the back of the field. But Chunky gets a really good start holding position with Daff and Riley and Showtime and Harry keeping their positions as far as I know. Seems to be no incidents too harshly. We do have Rilo and Chunky. A bit of a scrap here. Coming on to the S's.
They are close.
Rilo,
They are so close.
Just watching from the point of view of Rilo. But he thinks he wants to get this move done. And it looks like there's a bit of a battle at the back between Harry and Showtime. Eyes on them real quick. Who's going to get the better out of it? It's going to be Harry.
Cruder's lost out a few spots too. He might have damage.
He
has definitely lost an plate. Unlucky.
Into the pits.
Spewing, it looks really clean at the start too. I wonder where he picked that up. It's very unlucky.
So Chunky gets fastest lap, which means first lap is done. So we're gonna check our winners and losers. Position changes. Here we go. So excluding Cruder, because of course he has the one that has damage. Romulus seems to have damage as well. He's pitted. Biggest winner here, Goat up 7 positions, starting from 19th. And the biggest loser probably will be Chris, down P4. So we've got a battle here, Rilo and Chunky. Who's got the better grip on the outside? It seems to be Chunky with his softs. Let's quickly check the tyres. So Rilo, Muckpin, Cottier, Frizy, and Romulus, Hutto on softs. I mean, not softs, sorry, on mediums. Everyone else on softs.
Ooh.
And look at this. Can't keep our eyes off here for the front three.
Yeah, Perks and JTM side by side for Haggett's and Beckett's. Whoa. Still side by side.
Yep, eyes on them to switch over. They're not going to stop battling though.
No. Love to say it was a good move, but I don't know who was in front to begin with, to be quite honest with you, but he's going to fight it back. No. Up the inside.
Here the JTM on the inside. He's going to park the bus a little bit on the turn in, but he's got the move done. Perrick's not going to fight it. Rilo and Duff at the front do switch positions.
Rilo's lost it.
Finish line. These drivers can just push. Again, only 10 laps to go in this sprint race. But Chunky will be a sitting duck now. No DRS for him. Duff and Rilo and Harry, pretty much everyone in our top 6 will have DRS. Chunky going to defend the inside. Who's going to get the better out of it? Duff is going for it. He's got the inside move done. Opens the gap a little bit, but Chunky cannot compromise to take that position. So Duff will take P1. Rilo sitting behind. Probably try and get the move done on the DRS. Harry behind Harry and Rilo. Almost definitely Rilo has gone wide. Harry not so much compared to his teammate in front who's pushing it on Chunky to say, come on, I have to get to that. I need that position. But DRS is open for Chunky.
Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a terrain going on here.
It is with this top 6. I see a battle between Oxy, Purex, Muckping, 4-way here.
Oxy gets through.
One takes P9, other takes P7 of Oxy in P7 now.
We've got Muckping boxing. Maybe some damage.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
So might have to keep our eyes on him. Dav does get fastest lap, so...
He was on the mediums too, so it's... Yeah. It's a strange one.
It is a strange one. Smart to keep our eyes on him if he is changing his wing or not. Let's, you know, quickly check. He's not changing wings. He's actually just going to the softs.
Strategy. Maybe the undercut. He thinks.
I do think undercut is strong. I know softs are very, very strong once the track does grip up a bit more. Rilo and Chunky does not make the move. So it's going to sit behind, but it's no he's here. Rilo doesn't need to get P2, and to get Harry into P3. That'll be 3 points for the Haas. Kahoot, I already know what I'm doing in terms of relics. And Chunk is already flashing, so he's just been defending. So Riley, yep, will be... Riley will just get probably the job done here. You push a bit more compared to Chunky. Rilo on the mediums gets the move done here. Here you go, one of your Haas boys into P2.
Chunky boxes.
And Chunky's pitting. So I think he needs a bit of a refresh, bit of a recharge at the moment. So here we go. The top 3, actually probably top 5 now. How far is Purex currently leading the second train? JTM's there. We got Oxy, Cody SR a bit behind with Goats following along. Pajala doing really well here in P11.
He's made big moves from where he started.
Yeah, it's along with Fry, but Goats is the one to also look at. Go! Oh, Cruder, come on!
Winter's got the move done on Showtime as well. Up into P4.
Loco is the one pitting at the back as well. Mike Ping has also gone down the order, so I can't remember where he started, but not looking too great.
Yeah, he's down 7, so he would have started 7th, I believe. That, if my maths is any good. Goats got another position. He's ahead of Claudia now. Oh, they're going to go too wide into Cops. Oh, there's a little bit of contact, but they both get away with it. That was hairy.
Sorry, I was about to say, Kahoot is dissing us both because we both have the same name. He's dissing us, calling us fat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fat. I definitely am. I still have 2 cookies left from Subway to eat.
Oh, shoddy one.
Winter has pitted. So Showtime is now slowly going to push into this top 3 to get in the DRS. Look how close Riley is to Daff, so maybe the medium starting to come a bit more alive together with the softs. We're going to see the difference here in terms of the takeoff around each corner. That's excluding dirty, of course, but DRS is open for Rilo. He is gaining about half a tenth. Look on the outside, but cannot get the move done, so he's going to wait for the next DRS, probably a bit of a longer straight. So with Chunky pitting, putting down the P12. The question is, where would this put him once the rest in front of him?
Well, he's lost out to Winter already, unfortunately for him. So I mean, Winter's already overcut him essentially. Because he was in that battle pack at the front, so yeah.
Kahoot asking why is telemetry not on? You know what? It's just because I'm streaming, I do whatever I want. Right?
Exactly, and you called us fat. We're not doing what you say.
Yeah, you called us fat. Us.
Yeah, us. Yeah, not just one of us.
Speaking of us, you're Haas.
Yep.
P1.
Takes it, gets it done. Good move.
Gets it done.
As we see Daff go into the pits. Let's see where he comes out. Oh, VSC, that's going to help Daff. That is going to help Daff, definitely.
Speeding on the V. Huh? What? But he was speeding.
How does that work? Yeah, that's... I'm not sure what's going on there.
And Goats gets to 5 seconds, so Daff made the call just right. But I feel like that penalty, I might just take it off for him, to be honest.
Yeah, well, he's done nothing wrong really to validate it. I mean, he would have been right on the pit line when he got that. Like, what else can you do?
Yeah.
That's worked out nicely for him.
The top, it really has, but the top 3 here seem to be like, oh, what timing is that?
Yeah, they're going to have to pit with a full running track, unless the VSC, it's not going to last a full lap, let's just face it. Yeah, no, Daft does have a pen, so...
He does, but...
Ooh,
and
Oxy's gone.
Tires. Oh, and
What's
that's
going on there?
turns. Let's see. Oh, yep, I see. And Goats also gets a drive through speeding. Where is Goats?
Full safety car.
Oh, not
full safety car, so that's going to help Rylan. Wow, this has just gotten messy out of nowhere.
That would be because of Oxy's incident.
Yeah, they say so, yeah.
Now the only thing here is there is Duff right there. Coming out of the fast right-hander.
Yeah, he's not far behind them. It's going to be interesting.
Relics, I cannot play the audio because I don't have a PC. Only Pajala is capable of doing that, so you just wasted 2k. No reason.
Oh, that's unlucky. We'll try to pass that down the line, I guess.
Give me your 2k back. Mate, if only I knew how. So, the Haas boys here are going for a double. And Duff is pitting. But he's doing the right thing. You know what he's thinking? Softs.
Yeah, softs to the end. Now there's no point trying to stay out there. He is going to lose out, though, to Perks and a few others, I dare say. So, and he's going to have to take that 5 second, which is going to hurt. Oh.
These guys are still going pretty slow. So, Rilo sits in front. Rilo stays in front. What about Harry and Showtime? How far will they go down the pack? Harry into P4. Chunky does only get Showtime. Oh, but Winter has to give the position back to Harry. Oh.
Might have just beat him over the line. Would have been a real race coming out of the pits then.
Fry gets a 3 second. Come on, Fry. It's only a safety car. So yeah, Haskell are doing really well here. Mercedes in P6 and P12.
Yeah, Showtime's done well. He hasn't lost out a whole lot. He's still right in it.
Has not. He's pretty much just been chilling, really.
Yeah, he's doing a job.
Too hard. Do have about 5 of us remaining. Oxy, I don't know why you left.
Yeah, that's a strange one. Maybe has forgotten there's another race after this. Oh, lobby is glitched, Daff is saying. Everybody got to drive through for nothing.
I know it was Goats, and I know it was Daff who got it. Let's quickly check a penalty. So, not everyone with drive-throughs will take off. Yeah, so I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know how we're going to work that one out. Yeah, that's pretty messy, eh?
Yeah, this game's a bit broken.
Yeah, literally. That's going to hurt people. I mean, you got Winter P4, Chunky P5. It's yeah. I don't know. I'm going to leave that to the big dogs. That's a tough one to adjudicate. That's for sure.
Yep. Kahoot, I know you're also in chat, so you can see who got the drive-throughs here. So Kahoot, whatever your call is.
You're a flop, Kurt.
It's happy because I didn't put. No, I'm not going to produce ever again.
Oh wow.
So yeah, those who don't have a drive do have to serve it, unfortunately. And Sato is not coming in. Well, it's not because Chris is still at the back. Winter. He's still a sector away. Almost. Well, he's coming up now. So should be in this lap. But with it's hard to say, really.
Unless you want to count it back a lap.
The drive-throughs.
But I mean, yeah, even then it's... I mean, what have they got? 3 laps to serve it? This will be lap 10.
I think they got up to the last lap. The last lap to serve it.
Yeah, well there you go. So it's, as I said, that's probably one of the only solutions. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
thinking Kahoot in chat. What I'm thinking is on lap 12. That's the results for the feature. We'll do that because it is a bit of a mess.
Yeah, and considering it's going to be qualifying for the 50%er, it's pretty rough for the 4 or 5 guys that got it. So.
So if you want to do just lap 12, whatever the standings are looking like, we'll go with that. So yeah, Kahoot's saying okay, we'll go with that. I think. Oh, he's talking about rally, because I'm not sure. So Rilo's leading the pack for the moment, while safety car is going in.
Just have to hope and pray that everybody on the track can hear to not to do their drive-through. Don't do it. Run till lap 12.
Oh, Relix and Kahoot did odds on for Relix to give out subs. Or subscribe actually, and they both said the same one.
Oh, no.
You guys even do it right. Because you let fucking Relix count. That's not how it works. I was back on track, sorry, got a bit too distracted.
It's alright. Jarl is under pressure from Goats.
Yep, so we got Rilo still in front, getting a bit of a good getaway. Then there's the softs playing, so those softs are just going to be dominant.
Yeah, you can see him getting away here.
Looks like Harry, bit under pressure from Winter, coming into the fast right-hander. Pierre seems to be just cruising at the moment. It's like, no, I'm a P2, it's alright.
Daff side by side. Kruder, oh no, he's pulled out of it. Yeah, wise, I would say. Pretty sketchy going through.
Cut that corner a little bit.
I get some back, it's too wide, it's pretty scary. Oh, he's going to have a run on Mupping. No.
And I can see Goats is already flashing. So he's pushing a bit too hard. He's going to lose 2 positions here. Kruder and Mupping take that.
Possibly even a third.
And he gets a 3-second with that, and oh, he's had
Daff's
a bit
getting
of a
involved.
scrubber there. Oh, Kruder not giving the room to Daff. Oh, we put that on streamer's point of view. And they're still not giving room.
Whoa.
Oh, there goes Daff.
Yeah, I mean, that was caught in 4K. Don't know what to say about that one.
Kahoot wanted to do it for this division. Caught that red-handed for Kruder. So Kahoot, if you want to quickly give out a penalty for the feature race, be my guest.
Cody has made a move on Goats as well. He's got enough in front of him. Pushed it a little
side by
wide.
side actually between Winter and Harry.
Goats has gone around.
Goats has gone around. Oh man.
It's gone from
not looking too good.
Great race to just that's unlucky. It's all fallen apart in a matter of a lap for Goats, unfortunately.
You saw that, so you give out what you think is correct. Make sure you put it Kruder P20, so we'll P19 because we only have 19 drivers, but we'll go with that. Kahoot, you make the stewards report. Just be very quick on it. So we're gonna go with so hopefully no one drives through. Well, Winter is just to get rid of his drive through. So because he served it, there's nothing we're gonna do about it, unfortunately. So if you guys do make your drive-throughs, we are not going to do anything about it because it'll just be too complicated for us to fix it up.
Yeah, somebody else has one at the moment too, unfortunately. Epijala's taken it too. So. Goats
and Goats is going to continue. Well, Goats, he's been disqualified, so P15 he sits. So I'm going to say P15 for Goats. Okay, if you think
everybody else has served them, so I don't. Yeah.
So I think that's again. Look, they served it. It's only a sprint race as well. And plus, you guys will. Everyone has a choice of 3 tires. Everyone. Ricardo's left the session. He is washed. I love you, Ricardo. I love you. You're one of my favorites people in the world. Yeah, I don't know. Showtime. Just close on. Mark Ping, Winter gets another 3 seconds added to his time. So the Red Bulls pretty much added the top 10. Kahoot saying he's going to carry that. Look, the thing is, I don't know if we can also be involved in terms of sending in reports. Like, I'm not saying it's our incident, but if we see it, it's like we're sort of up with the FIA. We see it, we have to report it. You know, so it's whatever you think, because you do most of the stewards anyway. But last lap of the Grand Prix, I saw Daft's car just disappear to thin air. But Rilo will be possibly taking the win in this sprint race. The sprint quali, actually. Sprint race? You know what? I don't even know.
Yeah, sprint race.
Sprint section. Sprint race? We'll go
Yeah,
sprint
race.
So
yeah, that's right.
Currently leading it for the moment. Daft, did you catch me and Crude on stream? Of course. Of course we did. From Goat's point of view.
Caught in 4K, man. So,
in 4K red-handed. 120 FPS.
So what do you got? Rilo, what's the word with the fastest lap? I'm assuming there's no extra points for fastest lap in this sprint race. I'm not sure. No, yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say Rilo's got it anyway, but you can settle for
the quali.
Yeah,
that's the quali.
Yeah, exactly. So, makes sense.
It was if it was like an F2 system, then yeah.
Yeah.
But was it going to go with the F1 system, bit more simpler?
Yeah, of course. So Rilo is coming up.
Daft, if you do want to send in the clip it and then send it over, go ahead. So Rilo would take P1. He'll be starting P1 next race. Purex into P2, and then Harry P3. JT will be starting in 4th, marking P5. Showtime and Codier, the Mercedes P6, P7. Cruz in P8. Romy in P9. Crude in P10 after his penalty has been served. Fry in P11. Winter now about to cross the line. Winter into P12. Chunky after just couldn't get the pace down. Maybe unfortunately with safety cars, only P13. Then I did see Pajal, and I believe it wasn't it was a Loco, no, it was someone else. Chris. They will be taking the last 2 spots of those finishing. So, Romulus as well, good job, P17 to 9. Really good job there.
Yeah, Perks up 8 spots as well to finish P2. It's a really good drive from him. JTM up 8 spots as well to finish P4, I believe.
And Oxy, I know you're in chat now, but you should join back because we're going into another race.
Yeah, we still have 50% of the game in. Big points on offer.
And with the Goats, because he's been disqualified because of the stupid game, I'm gonna just put him into P17. He'll start P17.
That's fair.
Just because he didn't serve it. I know because I saw it happen as well. So
yeah,
this is what we're gonna go with. I just took a photo of it. So Rilo will be taking 3 points, and Harry will be taking the 1 point. So 4 points for Haas, just for this section.
Yeah, the boys.
Purex will be taking 2 points.
Some big movers in the top 10.
So Oxy did a Wi-Fi reset. Yeah, that's fine, Oxy. That's fine. So, for as long as you join back, I'll be very happy for you to come back. Yeah, this has been a bit of a messy type of session for tonight, but hopefully we'll get some of the drivers back in. Ralex, if you're still in chat, you can come do comms with us now. So now I'm gonna quickly, we're going into no quali, going to do a 50%. Alright, so. So it was. Oops, sorry. So Rilo goes into P1. In second, it was Purex. And Harry in P3. ATM P4. P5 was Muckping. P6 Showtime.
Yep.
Then Cottier. Chris doing really well. Into P8. Robinson P9. P10 was Kruder. P11 was Fry. Then it was Winter. Then it was Chunky. Pajala. Oxy. Need Oxy to join back. So it was Loco and then Daff. Haro, sorry, Haro, what did you finish? P15. Haro. Oh no, Loco didn't. So it was there. Okay, so that's how it's gonna line up. So yeah, it's need. Haro, you're starting P15. As you can see here. And we get Oxy in, who'll be starting P17. No, 18, sorry. P18. Which I think I just saw him join. Was that Oxy who joined, or was that Relics? No, Oxy did join. And Oxy, you'll P 18. Okay. Oxy, you want to start? No, Oxy, just start where you are, man. I mean, you basically last P18, same thing. All right, so I'm just gonna quickly get relics in.
Yep. Hopefully this one's a little smoother than the last one. I feel bad for all the guys that got drive-throughs. Yeah, it's Cody's, I guess. I mean, what can you do?
So Romus is asking how are we going to reserve the drive-throughs?
Reverse them,
We can't really,
it's...
because people who served it, they served it. Like, we can't do anything about it. But like with Goats, because Goats, he got disqualified from it, so whether he was...
It was P15. Oh no, that was the end of lap 11.
I can't remember where he was even before, but
oh,
I'm
before
just gonna put him above those.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put him above those who DNF apart from Daff, because I think Daff retired last lap or something. I can't remember. There's a lot of a mix up, but we're gonna go with what we have. This has been a bit of a messy session. Again, it is a sprint race, so only the top 3 get rewarded, really. So, yeah, not very good what's happening. But we have to move on. Don't even know where Relics is. He says he wants to do dictating and he's not even here. And someone's left. Oh, speaking of the devil. He's here.
Man himself.
Relics!
Yeah, good chat.
Yeah. Good chat.
Hello.
Hey there.
Thank you, time, mate. Welcome to the comms box. Yeah, I haven't got back to your message, man. I just have not checked messages at all.
Yeah, I see it as well.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no, mate. You understand, mate. I don't want you. No, it's all good. You're here now, mate. Now you can now be commentating with us.
Thanks, man.
Alright, Oxy, fine. Oxy, you want to start last? Fine. I'm not going to complain, Oxy. I'm not going to complain. Winter, we will start as soon as Relix joins.
Yeah, Winter, hold your horses, man.
Yeah, we cannot diss our Div 1 championship leader.
Okay,
No pressure, mate.
No need to put that out there. Yeah.
No pressure on you, mate. Because Kahoot wants to get that lead back. And plus, we need to get the points away from here until he comes back.
I do practice, lads. I haven't done any sweating this week.
Fair enough, man. This is my first time on since Tuesday.
Fair enough. Yeah, mucking. I am that. I am. My headset's working now.
Oh, look at that, he's telling
you
you not to bottle. Yeah, don't bottle, mate.
Or brick. I'll do one of those.
Brick.
Alex, need an invite to
Yeah,
the session?
yes, please, bro. I'm getting there. I'm on old gen, so it's kind of fucking slow, but
That's
It takes a long time, man. I feel that.
I think it's like
an Aussie bogan hot lap from Daff. He's gonna say for Alex to do on who? Come on, Daff. Who do you want this hot lap to be on? Who do you want to do it for? Alex muck pink formation lap. Oh, you hear that? You have to do it, mate. Alright, so Alex is in. So everyone, Alex, before you go on spectator real quick.
Oh, yep, copy.
There you go. Alright, boys, let's get underway.
I think I better see some good shit for you from the formation lap, mate. Yes, mate. Try
So
not.
I'll put my eyes on Mukping for you, Alex, while I'm gonna quickly go get a drink
Copy.
because I haven't stopped talking.
Copy.
Copy, mate. Copy.
Copy. Me and Jess left. The two better in the com box.
Yeah, that's it. Who was that guy? I've never heard of him.
Yeah,
Nah.
who's that
I'm still here.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I love you, Noodles.
Yeah, mate. That's all you say every
Caught
week.
in 4K. Caught in 4K. Good.
Caught in 4K again.
I'm
My
sacked.
creator did.
I'm sacked.
No, mate. You're doing better than Kahoot already.
Wasn't
Kahoot washed. Kahoot's
wasn't
going
much
to
to
Div
ask,
3.
was it?
Kahoot's going down to Div 3 to comms, unfortunately. Maybe you take over Div 4, Jish. Maybe you take over. You can be the admin for it. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Have a chat and see where we end up.
Yeah, so we're going to let the drivers work on their strategies to whatever tyres they like. It is going to be a one-stop.
Is it a
This track
medium?
is definitely
A medium soft.
medium to soft. I think a medium to soft is probably the best option because you know, of the vamping up of the track. Whoever's on the Wallaby account watching the stream, welcome. Let's not talk about what happened a couple of weeks ago. But all banter. It's all friends here. We're all friends. So formation at the start. Eyes on Mukping, and I'm going to let Relix take over.
Let's go. As we have Mukping.
I'll be back.
I'll be giving the quickest start tonight on that formation though. Don't know what to say, to be honest. I'm bottling. And I think going very slowly. Brick. As he should probably try and pass JTM into cops. He is backing everyone up, making me talk longer than necessary. The Alpine engine is loving the fresh air. What else can I say? He has been outqualified by... how the hell is Daphne 16th? What a bot. Anyway, Mukping up in 5th. On the medium tyre, which is a good strategy call. Actually, what tyre is everyone on? Oh, a bit different for everyone here. Probably a half split. Maybe even a couple in the favour of softs. Yeah, that's pretty good. He's got Showtime beside him, starting. On the softs, by the way, so you will probably get a better start. Although Mukping is on. Oh no, he's on wheel. I forgot he does use wheel. Showtime use wheel, do you know? I don't know. I don't know if Showtime use wheel, but
Not a clue, man.
yeah.
What is happening?
Does Showtime
What did I come back
use
to?
wheel? Does Showtime use wheel? Showtime may or may
Alex,
not.
have you bottled it?
Am I no, I haven't
Have you bottled the hot lap?
I haven't
No,
bottled.
he's done pretty well, considering how much there is to talk about on a hot lap,
Yes.
a formation lap. So.
I'm just talking about how Daft's bottled his fucking practice race. Anyway, follow your sprint race.
He's a bottler, mate. He was winning the race and then look what happened.
Yeah, man,
Everyone's lining up now. So we're going to put our eyes on Rilo, who will be eyes to watch.
Absolutely
in
nailed
this.
the
It was beautiful.
It's actually my
I think she
normal
do it.
voice, so I don't understand. That's kind of an
It
insult.
really is. Come on, it is your normal voice.
Fuck you, Punjabi.
Hey, mate, come on. Let's not diss anyone because of that. Just leave them
I
alone,
know,
mate.
I'm only joking, I'm only joking.
And Rilo
Wait,
said
it
he
is
forgot his
expensive.
setup.
Alright, it's
Oh
done.
no, Rilo. You bottled it.
I don't think we'll need a setup though, because this is a pretty good track. But 4 lights, 5 lights. Let's see how Rilo will go off the start here. Lights are out. It seems like Purex had a pretty good start here on Rilo, going side by side into the first. Purex takes first. So Rilo seems to be disadvantaged without the setup. He is going to continue fighting Purex for the start. On the inside.
Daft's gone
Very
around.
close. Duff's gone around, so Rally's going to have the words to
That's
say.
And
absolutely
Cottier as
bottled.
well. Cottier as well, lost them both in the first corner. Can't see any damage.
So Rilo takes the position back. Harry's gone down to P6, J-Tim into P3. But Harry's not going to give away a fight. Trying to watch from the back. Let's see how it's looking. Seems to be just a train at the moment. Yep, that is a massive train there.
Oh,
It's
Winter.
a goat already into P12.
Winter's made moves too. He's up 5 positions from the start, up to P7. So, massive moves from the start.
Yep, a couple of drivers making up positions.
What is
Major positions, we would say.
the position changes as we look for position changes?
We'll check, mate. We'll check that as soon as everyone finishes the first lap. Looks like Chunky is slowing down at the back, just looking through the map. But as soon as Rilo finishes the first lap, we'll check the winners and losers. Now, so let's have a look. Position changes here. Cottier being the biggest loser, down 10. Goat and Winter up by 5, Oxy up by 4. Now pretty much the big winners there. Chunky's Pittings down by 6. Everyone else about 1 out of 2. Fry's down by 3. And I did hear that. It's a bit of contact at the back.
Yeah, fry contact with Hutto there.
Oh, and I do see a bit of a battle here between who was a Mukping and Winter. And Ramos wants to get involved. Looks for the inside move on Winter. Does not go for it though. The yellow flag's behind. That is Fry. What is he doing? Come on, Fry. Cannot do that. Chunky finally out of the pits. Currently down 40 seconds off Fry, so in a world of his own.
It's a rough start.
Rough
We
start,
hope for a safety car.
definitely. Safety car will definitely save somebody's people. Let's quickly check on the tyres. Who is on the differences? So Harry, Mukping, Bruder, Goats, Hutto, Oxy, Daft, Cottier, and now Chunky on mediums. The rest are on softs. So I do not expect anyone to touch the hards at all. Rilo takes the fastest lap, despite him apparently not having a setup. Showtime his fast lap as well, takes it over. Rilo did really well without a setup. So I think Britain is one of the tracks where you don't really need a setup. If you go through the default.
I mean, Fair enough.
I think it's. I know.
It helps.
For me, it does help. But there was. I don't know which F1 game it was.
Winter's making a move.
The last one. Winter making a move on Mupping. Gets the move done. He does. I think it was last the F1 game. I once did France, a league race in France, with the default setup.
Yeah.
Kind of right.
Yeah, right.
Kind of right. But of course, a setup can make a difference. Eyes on Pierix here as he gets closer to Rilo. Daff and Locust switching positions before the S's. Yep. Just before the S's.
Oh,
and oh my god! Oh my god!
Oversteered out of the back of it. That's
That's the biggest. That was
That's
deadly.
a big crash. It's a big crash.
That was deadly.
Soft runners could go to hard and go in the end.
I don't even think I even touched it. I think I should just stay out because it's still pretty early on.
Yeah, but the pit lane is a long way, so you never know what they could. One of the longest pit lanes in the world. So.
That was a hefty crash.
Just want to mention, I think Frizy might have caught damage from that contact too, because he somehow ended up way down in 19. And yeah, I don't know what's really happening to him.
Doesn't look like.
Bit unlucky.
So we're saying Oxy.
No, Frizy. He's in dead last. He was up in fighting Hutto, so he must have got a little bit of damage there. And yeah.
I think got damage. About a lap or so ago.
Yeah, when he was fighting Hutto, I think. Was a bit of contact there, but didn't seem too bad. Yeah, just a bit unlucky.
Yeah. That was a pretty hefty crash from Romulus. If that was realistic, it would have been a red flag.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he went in
for
hard.
life, up 7.
I wonder how many G's that would have been. He's speaking of that. He said up as it goes. Yeah, up by 7.
Winter up 6 in the Red Bull. Love to see the Red Bull up there. You know.
Yep, your Red Bull boys. One of them's doing really well. I've got one of my Mercedes in the 4. While we got Jish's Haas in the top 5.
Yep, 1 and 5. Haas boys are doing well again. Upset.
So you do give them the good luck here.
Try my best. Can't really do much, but
Winter's the one on form. Winter's the one definitely on form. He's on putting up. And Pajala makes overtake on Goats. Last season's Div 2 champion. Goats gets overtaken by the old man himself, Pajala. Oh, Pajala will be celebrating about that. But Goats is the one who gets the better exit on Pajala. Sitting just right behind him. Romulus, the Chipotle is not low, you're low. It's actually yours, because watching on my laptop, it's fine. How's it looking on your end, boys, on your phone, watching the stream?
Oh, it looks pretty crisp.
Yeah, it looks fine to me, man.
Yeah, watch from my laptop, looks fine. If anything, it's only like a 3-second delay as well, so Winter's playing well here. Dwells and Winter, the championship fighters. One of them DNF'd, Romulus, so he wouldn't be getting any points, but I don't think he'll be going down either. So Romulus will probably still be in P3. There's
someone's around Oxy.
That's Oxy. Power down too early, probably, on the hairpin. Eyes on Showtime on JTM, only half attempt. DRS open. Using some energy, but he's just... I'm gonna get the move done. Probably just gonna follow through. No tyre differences here in terms of what they're on, so it seems fine. Harry is the one on medium, so different tyre strategies between the Haas, but obviously they won't come together in the pits together. Speaking of Harry, fastest lap for him on the mediums.
Mark team doing a good job saving our SE boys. In second
position. Saving here in Britain is actually really good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is, to be fair. See when you're defending from it. Is this where me and you actually had that battle and you like disconnected and somehow we racing in a different lobby?
Yeah, and I was put into game chat, and then you were screaming at me saying, "Get out of the way!"
Yes. So, absolutely.
But no, but this was the only pole position I got as well in Britain.
Might be up for one more.
But that's last season. Tomorrow night, Alex, we'll see what differences there is. So Cody and Loco at the back switching positions just before the right-hander. Istel and Harry and Winter here. So again, these are the championship leaders, we can say, for 1 and 2. As well as Showtime JTM fighting for P3. And Purix is also there. So Showtime gets a penalty as well as Loco just before Hutto and Goat switching positions. So Goat doesn't seem to be having a good time at the moment. Now the former Div 2 champion. So if he does come back, when he does come back full time, let's say, racing in Div 2, he's going to be having a tough time. Because Div 2 this season, and Relics, you can probably agree with me with this, if you've been watching, Div 2 is really competitive.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no,
I agree. It'd be good to see Daff up there, both LPs up there. It's usually sometimes there's one up high and then there's one like skating in 10 kind of thing. Be good to see both LPs up there. They're both good blokes, except one. But that's alright. It's good to see Red Bull up there. Winter, he's rubbing on Harry. He's got 90%, whereas Harry's got 28. So look for Winter to pass him in the DRS.
Our drivers, Mercedes has a Winter, and then Red Bull. The three of them all looking pretty close to each other. That's Oxy on the hairpin.
He's having a bit of a mare old. A bit of a mare old Oxy tonight, unfortunately. After getting the podium last week at Austria.
So Purix seems to be the sitting duck here. J-Team gets the move done here on Purix. He looked ever so closely, could not get the move done. That's Oxy again. Out of the fast right hander, so he's not having a joyride today. Daff and Pajala switching. Oh, actually, that's Pajala. He's had a moment. Oh no.
He's looking really good too. He's making moves. Oh, he sent one.
And he's making a move on Loco.
Hot tires.
Too ambitious.
Unlucky.
Too ambitious, Pajala. Yep, Pajala, when you do watch this back, yeah, Oxy 5 seconds into speeding, he's probably going to retire. Yep, unfortunate, just couldn't get the weekend done. Goats get the free second under his name. Purix having to battle JTM and the others behind. Wow, it's going to go getaway.
Yeah, he's just been slowly gapping it.
So Riley could be in for another good race.
As Winter doesn't know how to
Purix is
shift
the
that
one
eighth
to
gear.
defend. Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm saying Winter didn't know how to shift 8th gear, just actually bottling it in 7th down to the well, he's not changing.
JTM on Purix. Sorry, JTM and Purix. So JTM takes P2. So he's doing the redemption for Chunky here. And that's Winter. One of the Red Bulls, I believe. He's pitting.
That's where he was on his shot.
To lap 9 now. Cruder, fastest lap on the mediums. So the train has now gone bigger.
Oxy's
so
out.
it seemed like Purix. Yep, Oxy, he's the one who retired last lap. His
wow,
car decided to go for another couple more meters. Just a couple more, just to get a bit feel the track. But OCE is back this weekend, or later this week, in Britain, I believe. Alex, you will know, and Jish, you both raced in it.
Yep. Yeah, we are back in Britain this week. OCE, first race of the season,
yep.
or the new season, yeah.
Yeah, nice. I will be there. Is that Friday night? Day 1, I think. Yeah.
Well, if so, yeah.
So be sure to tune into OCE's season 3, round 1. be sure to tune into that. Friendly sister lead. Couple of drivers here from OCE predominantly. Mine's on Purex. JTM again fighting for P2. I'm just only allowing Rilo to get away a bit more, but they're not fighting too much, so I'm just training off each other just to get closer to Rilo. And Rilo, I don't know if you were capping or not about your setup.
He was definitely lying.
Put my eyes on you. Probably, yeah.
In my opinion.
Rilo, if you are listening to the stream, on the main straight, so the straight coming up, can you just do a couple little swerves to confirm that you're actually on a default setup?
And he's not on a default setup, or he's just deaf and cannot hear us. I mean, or he just can't hear us, I don't really think
He's only started using actual setups in the last couple months, so he's pretty accustomed to the standard setup. And I know from racing him in Opens, he was super quick just on the standard setup anyway, so just a little inside scoop on Rilo.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah.
Maybe he just goated, maybe he just did one standard, you know?
You mean Winter? A lot of people saying Winter is Div 1.
Yeah.
And the way he's going, he could be.
Shouts are coming.
No one speaks about Harry. No one speaks about Harry though, because Harry is currently the championship leader.
Quite achiever.
Harry is pretty consistent. Goes another 3 seconds added to his time. But Harry is pretty consistent. Getting the points.
Harry Dwells is pretty consistent too, from what I've seen. I don't know if he is, but from what I've seen is always
he's a really, really good Dip 2 driver. I do love watching him race. I do see Chris pitting. So I'm just checking. Sorry, just reading a couple of messages. So there's a train here from P2 to P6. There's no overtakes being done, which is only helping Rilo just pull the gap away. Winter 29.9 gets fastest lap. Chris is losing a couple of positions, and like you mentioned before, Alex, it is just the pit stop itself is just so slow.
It is 100%. It's definitely one stop here. You got to make it work. If not, you're just going to be out of top 10 quite easy.
Yeah, you want to stay from a 2-stop here, Britain, because that pit stop really slow. I do see a car going a bit wide. So Hutto, P7, trying to catch up to his teammate who is stuck at the back of this train from P2. So JTM now just sitting duck. 5 attempts in front of Purex, but it seems like he's pushing. He is, which means he's got no ERS to play with. But he is pitting, as well as Purex behind. Almost make contact there. Like there was a bit of a ghost. So the Haas boys, P1, P2. Harry will be going on a bit longer because his teammates is the one on softs. So do expect Harry to pit another 5 laps, as well as Muckping, as well as Fruta, as well as Hutto. Daff now into P6, Goats behind also on the mediums. Fry gets a 3 second as to his time, so Cordier now will be moving up to P8. What about Winter?
Winter's going to get the jump. He's going to get the jump on both of them here.
He does make the jump. So definitely keep our eyes on Winter if he does make a couple more jumps later on when these medium runners do go in.
That's going to put him right in the ballpark of where Rilo is at the moment too, to be honest. He was only 2 seconds up the road, so...
You're about 28 seconds behind Rilo Winter we're talking about here. And... will that make it... oh, and Harry gets a 3 second.
It is good to see the ERS management from everyone. It's good to see.
So Loco on hard, so don't know why. But Rilo and Pajala, the only ones on softs. 11 lap year old.
Comes Rilo.
There he goes. and into the pits. So Harry will be taking the lead from his teammate, with Mukping and Critter in P2 and 3 respectively. Storm Hutto slowly catching up.
Watch for a move from Ping down this DRS straight, because Harry, even though he does have ERS, I feel like with no DRS it's quite easy to move with DRS, quite powerful. So you see him line him up. Harry.
So eyes really quickly. That was probably the wrong time to do it. But eyes on Winter and Rylo.
Just got him.
Rylo just came out. He just got him. So Winter, from the looks of it, hot spot, but Rylo is on the fresher tyres. Only 3 laps younger though, so not a big difference. Probably towards the end will make a difference. But back at the front, sorry, worst time to make the switch. I literally just did that one time with Stroll Monaco last season in F1. So that's my fault, but luckily nothing too dramatic happened. Probably now there might be a bit of an overtake scene here. Mukping gets to run on Harry in the back straight. Went for the inside, goes to the outside. Pushes him a little bit. Harry's going to say, I'm going to park the bus here. You're not taking this position.
Oh, Cruder goes deep on the brakes.
Goes another 3 seconds. So I think he's sitting on 9 at the moment. So Goat's washed, possibly. Former Div 2 champion is now just getting penalties out of nowhere. So washed, possibly, because not many other drivers here currently have penalties. If they do, not so much compared to him. So Winter gets the fastest lap, but Rylo is sticking by him.
I was all over the back of him here.
Gonna put our eyes on Rylo and Wincy here.
Can a Red Bull defend against a Haas?
In real life? No.
In real life, no.
Oh no. Rylo's
Here comes Rylo now.
Sends it.
Gets the run, sends it. Good overtake. Parks the car. Really good. That's a really good move there for the Haas. Eyes back at the front real quick. The other Haas driver, Harry, is the one defending for Mukping and Cruder. Doesn't seem like Mukping is close enough to make the overtake, and Hutto is slowly catching up here. The question is though...
Oh, we took 3 seconds.
Oh, yep.
That's going to hurt him.
3 seconds. Yes, it is. Voice crack. Jesus Christ.
Look out.
Oh my god. Where did that come from? Oh god.
That's getting clipped.
Oh, that is getting clipped. Oh, I'm gone for the week. I'm getting Oh man. I'm not even gonna defend for him because you can't defend it. Once someone hears it, you're gone.
Yeah. GG. It's been a long week.
So,
we'll give you that. We'll give you that.
Okay. So Mukping is now out of the DRS of Harry. So Mukping not having a great time at the moment, losing time. So probably the management here is making the difference. And it looks like Riley's catching up to Cottier here, and Winter's losing a bit of time. Just looking at the intervals here.
If I was Mukping, I'd probably pit this lap. He's just barely on the inside of DRS. I think I don't want to say it to the end of the series this soon, but on the cupping time here.
See, I'm surprised you're chanting on the Alpines when you should be chanting on the Red Bulls here.
Oh well, no, I'm just saying because
I know you're best mates, but
yeah, no, we're not.
Maybe next season you guys can be in the same team.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Would you like that?
I would like that if he likes to be in the Alfa Romeo. I'm happy for him to be in the Alfa Romeo.
Oh, I see. Already? Oh, speaking of Mukping and Cruder, both. Oh, Cruder! Oh my god, Cruder loses his front wing, and that's a virtual for that.
Well, that's helped Mukping out.
Yeah, is that going to help him out in the pits?
Oh, and Daff gets it as well. Goat will be pitting. That could also leave Cottier to pit, but Harry is vulnerable. Only thing that could really save Harry is the late safety car, but he needs to get the push. Unless the Haas of Rilo, what he could do is just defend these other boys behind him. Let Harry get a bit more of a gap.
Winter
And yeah,
now.
Cruder just went into the back of... Just into the back of Mugping coming into the pit.
Yep, so Muckney has a 5 sec that should get taken away because it was for speeding a pit lane, but he got pushed, so it should be getting taken away. Cruder's got... Oh, we don't look at penalties, do we? No.
Not yet. We'll do it.
Winter up in the P3 on the mediums. Hopefully, for Red Bull's sake, he stays in the podium here. It's going to be tough, but he's got it in him, I reckon.
Very Showtime. Showtime in P14 and Cottier P12. Chunky gets a drive through.
Ride didn't pit, or he probably should have, but that's his choice.
So Harry does have a bit of a gap now from P2 of his teammates who will now be defending from Winter, but doesn't look too threatening Winter for Rilo.
As Harry's in the pits.
Harry's in the pits, so hoping for a very speedy safety car. No, sorry, it's not safety. Pit stop. Sorry. So Rilo has to do all the defending it from Mugping and Winter to allow Harry to come up the field. So where will Harry come out? He's down 3 positions. Could make that 4 if Cruder gets the move done. He does. So Harry into P5. Just in front of Purex.
Yes, it really hurt him.
So the top 2 here. Top 2 here, Rilo and Winter. On mediums. Bit some age. Sways, welcome to the chat. But Mugping, Cruder and Harry on fresh softs. Harry being on the youngest. So Mugping will be the one pushing to get that top spot. And Harry will be the one fighting Cruder. Yep, Cruder will be the one fighting. No, Harry will be the one fighting Cruder, sorry. To get closer to the top 3. Eyes on the top 3, so Mugping is the one closest to a car of Winter, a Red Bull. It is, DRS is open, one is pushing with ERS, doesn't get close, I looked at it. I couldn't get the move done, does get a better exit on Winter here.
Oh, he's going to send one.
Oh, he was forgetting about it. Winter does give the room, which does compromise his line. Oh, Winter's, what a catch.
That's why you run medium track boys.
So Cruder's got a bit of a good gap from Harry here. But it seems like Harry is the one who's been saving. Hutto gets fastest lap. Bit of a fight between Duff and JTM here. Ever so close, they could make contact. Duff wants to make the inside move even before the DRS. Straight. He's got DRS now, so he's going to get the move done. JTM he's got good straight line speed, but Duff's going to make the move on the inside. Bit of contact there with the tyres, but he gets the best out of it. Gonna keep our eyes on them still, even though there is a bit of a battle on the front. Side
I'm
by
gonna go
side.
too wide in the cops. Here it comes.
Oh no.
Oh, they get through.
Oh, Duff has got it. But it's not done yet. This battle between the two are not done. Hutto's now into the picture. And Harry's out! Harry's out! That will be a full safety. It is. That's the same thing as Romy did. Oh my gosh. That leaves Rilo pitting for fresh. Winter stays out. Seems to be vulnerable now to Mugping and Cruder.
Duffy
behind. Duffy, yep. Chris as well. Goat stays out because he is on fresh. Auto hits. Okay. I don't know why.
That's
Need to.
interesting pick. Winter. Oh, it's hurt Winter. That's hurt Winter.
Yep, that's
so
right. Winter is
bad.
going to be very vulnerable. But your best friend's in P2.
Best friend you're finding it.
Yeah, so who you choosing, mate? Your Red Bull driver, or are you going to be choosing your best friend here?
Muckbot in P2.
Muckbot, yep. I'm gonna.
No love lost, though. Love to hear it.
I don't know what that.
So it seems like everyone but Winter will be on SOPs.
Oh, maybe he served his penalty. Maybe he wanted to serve that. I don't know.
You know what? Name which penalties. We're gonna have a look at the penalties. Oh, Cruder's washed. Cruder is washed.
Bucking will get his taken off.
Cruder is washed.
Kodier's doing well.
So, yeah, they actually mentioned about Cordier, along with Rilo, in the top 10, as well as Hutto in a bit of a
Goats
top
top
place.
30.
Yeah, but Rilo and Cordier are the ones who don't have penalties. They're going to get a lot of positions out of this in the last 5 laps or so. Especially with Cordier and Goats penalties here.
Yeah, got to remember Bucking will get that off, but it's important.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's right, yes.
Winter should
get his 5 seconds off.
Winter doesn't pit. Wow.
If Cordier, no sorry, if Kahoot is watching, he will see on stream what happened between Mukping and Kruda, so he'll be the steward to discuss it, but I would say Mukping should get his 5 seconds off. Unfortunate for Harry, he will not be extending his championship lead.
He was on for a good race too. He's
Who's Asmo?
I don't know if you guys moved Herbert. God, come on. I don't know who he's talking. I think he's talking about you, Alex.
I'm not.
Sway is in chat saying who's gonna crash on the restart. If you make your prediction, Sways, and you get it right, I will discuss it to the stream admins to give you subs.
What has shut down Sway? Yeah.
oh, terminated. That's rough. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yep, fair enough.
Nightbot is a flop, so it's a fair call. Yeah, this is going to be
Nightbot is a flop.
bit of a sprint
So
race.
Chunky is just the last car we're waiting on, so it'll be one more lap of a safety car till we get
You reckon?
to the middle.
You might catch him.
Be in this lap.
Is Winter leading on pace or strategy? Strategy?
At the moment, with Rilo
I
pitting from
don't-
first, you'd have to say straight, wouldn't you? I mean,
Yeah, you'd have to say strat.
Yeah.
Tell you
'Cause
what,
he
if-
did start
it's been a
out of the 10.
great drive from Winter. He's up 11 spots, so definitely can't say he hasn't got pace. But
if Winter holds the podium here, it's a great drive from here on out because the difference between softs and oldish mediums is
Sway is saying both the Mercedes will crash out. How dare you? How dare you?
in this lap.
Safety car in this lap, so Chunky just made it back. And his tyres will be up to temperature. And some of these drivers have a bit of time to quickly get their tyres warm. So Winter will be leading the pack. Whenever he goes off, that is when green flags are gone. It seems like he's going for it. Yep, foot down. He's got a bit of a good start because Mugping goes wide. So Cruder's gonna try and take that. Oh no, I seriously thought Winter was lost it. JTM gets a free second. I don't know why, I did not see. As I said, I hope there's no one called Chris here. Mate, if you look on the leaderboard, you will see someone named Chris. So, you've just played yourself there.
Rilo's going to have a look here.
Back to the race. Oh, Rylo on goats. We're gonna look from Cruder's point of view on the rear wing.
Just gonna get the exit.
I can after get a good broadcast. Oh, then a bit of contact.
Could have ended badly.
Rylo gets the move done.
Good save from Goats there.
Yep, so I think Goats will be wanting to fight back. Get out of my lobby.
TCV J Rocket, Matt.
Yep.
You're going to have to press pause and quit. Whatever it is,
Right
I
now.
forgot what it's called. Quit to main menu.
Uninstall.
Yep, Asmo.
The whole
Chris,
kit and caboodle.
there is a guy named Chris in the lobby, so you're washed, clapped. Back to the race.
Clear your alternate MAC address.
So Kruder seems to be very vulnerable with his 13 seconds. So of course he'll be very punchy, but Muckping will want defending.
Slowing around, they nearly lost it. I'm gonna save.
And Rylo, I think Rylo just wants to get closer to Winter just to get his P1. Fryer gets a 3 second again for their first turn corner, cutting it. Cottier seems to be in the hot seat as well. Hutto and Dust switching positions before the first DRS straight. So Loco's gone. He's pretty much out of the pack now. He's pretty much gone. I hear a bit of contact behind. You know, Pyrrhix and...
Hutto!
Look, what is happening here? There's 4 cars here!
Hutto just got up the inside! Everyone! Oh!
There is 4 cars here!
My god!
Oh, look at that! Duff gets JTM. What is happening? I switch cameras and I see 4 cars. Righto, and then there's JTM appearance behind. JTM losing positions. Doesn't seem he has any front wing damage. I think he's got a bit of a turbulence effect on him. It's just a bit wobbly. Turbulence effect? I'm gonna go with it. How is Winter still P1 with mediums? It's because no one's really fighting him as Daff gets a 3 second added to his time. We're gonna go eyes back up the field because Deer is now open. Jason gets a 5 second speed, so he must have had damage. But his race is pretty much over now. He's pretty much done. Reader said because he never goes outside. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. That's why he should be a different one. So Muckping now has DRS. Kruder and Riley behind also do. Excuse me. So the fight here for P2, Locos we tied in the pit, so couldn't get anywhere close to the top 10, so decided to end his race a bit earlier. Muckping seems to be losing time to Winter up ahead, and Kruder is just not letting go of Muckping, sitting as close as he can behind 3DS's. Fighting through the dirty air, and he's doing. Oh, and he's gone a bit wide. Oh, and there's Kruder, and he's gone. Kruder is gone. Is that going to be a full safety?
Oh no!
Yes, it is.
Wow. So that means...
That's the third car we've lost there. All big crashes.
Third car we lost on the same wall.
You remember...
We have to. Everyone in chat, please name that wall something. Name it whatever you want.
You know, I love Romulus, but I mean, he was the first to go there, so it's got to be Romulus's wall, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got to be the Romy wall.
Call the SD card.
The Romy wall. Romy, if you're okay with that,
SD wall.
Can I get
let me know that's not allowed.
get an SD card company to sponsor that wall?
So
No, he's not okay.
Winter again. Winter again. He's gone.
Wall
What
of
we're saying it's
Champions.
the Wall of Champions 2.0. The crude Romulus, someone says. Romdom's Wally. Alright, I love these names. I think I like that, the Romdoms.
Someone say
Love
Rondon?
that. The Romdoms.
Fucking... J Rocket, mate. We're streaming, big fella. Okay,
No,
you just invited
no,
yourself
bounce
in.
out, bounce out.
Nope, you're out of my party.
Yeah. See you later. Right.
What happened?
I can't
Sorry,
leave.
something was happening.
What's going on?
Something happened to my... I don't know. Something happened. Nothing happened. I had a bit of a glitch with my Xbox. I lost my audio for a bit.
Oh, right.
Had to fix it. Yeah, had to fix it.
Strange.
So yeah, we're going with Rondom's Wally. Or the Rondoms, or whatever you guys like. Herbert uses the Rondoms to Chris. Alright, come on. Come on. Jesus Christ.
So it's
Ultra
going.
Fin Rondoms for my Magnum Dong.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, not to
that
get
one.
confused
So-
with our other sponsor, Trojan. We don't want to get them mixed up. It's real quick.
Yeah, we do have a new sponsor. I'm about to what it's called. Pajala knows, so thanks Pajala.
Pretty sure.
So Winter
Trojan. Here we go.
Trojan, I think it's something. I'm working with Trojan, that's the one. Yes. Alright, so Winter gets to start on for the last
Oh, right, let's just send it.
laps.
Oh, that's a
and
move.
Rilo says I'm taking and it's damage, I think that's Goats. He must have I did see an end plate fly off, so I think Goats now has
Yep.
front wing damage.
He's missing an end plate. You'd be right.
He is.
That's gonna hurt.
Showtime is going to make that overtake on Goats very soon. He needs to get it done on this straight. He is going to be pushing. And I think Goats' race is pretty much over from here. Showtime will be making the move. There he goes. Daff and Cody switching positions in the same corner, but the eyes are on Riley here. He's going to stay within 3 seconds of Winter to take P1 here.
Ooh, Goats has run hella wide. This is not a good track for damage either. It's horrible for
It's
it.
not, especially in these last lap. He's pretty much gone.
Yeah, the boxing's gonna hurt. Or running to the end's gonna hurt. It's just a yeah. It's painful. Oh, Perks has lost a end plate as well. On the back of Goats.
Yep, it looks. Yep, it's just looking at the
On the
order.
back
He's
of
gone
Goats,
down the
yeah.
order and is retired. But no, there will be no more safety cars because the last lap is about to commence. And it will be eyes on Riley. And so if Riley is doing the right thing, he will not be battling Winter here. Quickly check on the penalties for Winter. So Winter on 3 seconds, so he just has to stay within. Marking on the 5, but that could be taken off. We will see what the stewards will say about that. Goats retires in the pit lane. He just lost it. So Rilo in for the win. He just has to make no mistakes and stick behind. Eyes on Rilo. Sorry, keep repeating myself. Everyone cheering on Rilo. This, from the looks of it, could be his second win. And people want Rilo to overtake Winter anyway, just to get the proper win.
Yeah, people want to see it done
Wants to
on
make
track.
They want to see it legitimately. Him cross the line first.
He's right on
So
him
got
too.
the better grip. He is pushing. Just looking at the DRS, sorry. Very similar. No DRS on this last lap. Getting closer, getting a bit more grip to Winter.
Didn't get the
Touch the
run.
grass a little bit here. He's going to be pushing Winter. Swerving a little bit, but Riley's thinking the smart way. So you can do that as much as you want. I don't care. I'll be taking this dub any day of the week.
Send it.
He's not going to send it. So, Winter will be crossing the line first.
we've lost
Hutto
Hutto.
retires. He is washed. Cody has gone down the order. Rilo will take the win. Winter in the P2. Showtime seemingly P3. Daff into P4. Chris in P5. Mugping in
Ping
P6.
should be
Pajala
promoted
into
to
P7.
3.
Chunky P8. Fry P9.
P2.
JTM P10. Codier finishes up in P11 after a little incident from the looks of it with Hutto.
Yeah. Rom's in chat saying on the same corner again. So
Should we invite Ping in here instead of Showtime? Because Ping should have got P2.
I think we're going to just invite those
Oh.
in the actual top 3.
Okay.
Because I think if Mugping probably should just send a report in anyway.
Okay.
Just just so there's no confusion at like right away. So there is your results for today's race. It's very hectic in this feature race, I believe we can call it.
Yeah, 11
Take
finishing.
a photo from it for my benefit. There we go. So we invite the top 3 in, I believe. Does Rilo have a mic?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I don't think Winter does. I don't know about Showtime either. I will invite him to the party anyway.
Anyone keen for some 5-lap stuffers?
I don't mind doing some couple 5-lappers. Riley, do you have a mic? So do come in. Do an interview.
We need
Pujawi, great for you to come in. Thank you for the compilation. Winter, I don't know I got a pen for that. I don't know where you got a pen for, Winter. I'm not sure. Cause I just know you had a free second. Alright, so we got a couple drivers in. I don't think that's alright. So, Rylan and Showtime, if you do have a mic, please include your audio and we'll get this interview on. So whenever you guys are ready, be sure to say something so I know you're ready.
Yeah, I'm in here.
Yep, Rylan's all good. Showtime's in. Alright, good. So we'll start with Showtime. My Mercedes driver, very happy to be on the podium. Very controversial in terms of the results because Mukping did get a 5-second with an incident. It was caught on stream, so if a report is in, he will get that 5-second removed, putting him back to P3. But for the moment, you're in P3 at the moment.
I'll take it for now.
We've just got.
I'll take it for now.
Either way, you will probably be P4, so it's still good points, still a good race. How did you? I can't remember how you went into sprint quali, but definitely in this race you did really well. So talk to us through the whole weekend.
Well, the sprint I was starting 4, I think, dropped down to 6 by the end of it. But the race, I mean, it went all right. I changed the mediums from the softs, and it was not going well. I couldn't click with those mediums, so I pit early, and then luckily that first safety car came and pushed me up the order, and I just had to work from there.
Yep, really good. Making me proud for the Mercedes. So that's really good points. Claudia was very unfortunate. I think got taken out on literally the last corner, last sector really. So we'll look into that. But very good drive. I'm proud. Other boys, Jish and Relics, anything you want to say?
Stellar drive, man. Stellar drive. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, good job, mate. Yeah, good race. Yeah, no, I don't know what to say.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, look, I'm just happy to get some solid points on the board.
Yeah, that's it.
So we'll take it.
Yep, so, and I think from the looks of it, Bajala is saying that penalties won't be removed. So at the moment, you're definitely sitting in P3.
Bro,
but we'll see how it goes.
Either way, take it. It's all good.
It's a good result.
Good points for Mercedes.
Good job, mate. Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
The
So,
Mercedes doesn't matter, mate.
especially for me and Mercedes, I'm very happy. We'll go on to Rilo. P1.
Yeah.
Jish, your best mate here. We're very happy. So Jish, if you want to take away the interview, go ahead, mate.
Yeah, Rilo, mate. What a drive. What a drive.
Thank you.
Unlucky to not get Winter at the end there, but yeah, take us through it. How'd you go? How'd you feel? How'd you see it on your end?
Or on the formation lap, I was kind of hoping something would happen for a lobby restart, so I didn't load in my setup. But yeah, after that, I was on the softs, and then I think the pace with that was decent. The mediums, I think, I actually felt good on the mediums, both in the sprint race and the full race. And then that second safety car, I was the only one to pit, so I thought that was a bad decision. But then, yeah, Winter was on those mediums for ages, so it turned out good.
Yeah, come home really strong at the end there, and yeah, got the win.
Yeah.
I think that's what, the second one in a row. No, you on the podium last week, though, weren't you?
No,
you're up there.
France was the other
France, that's right. Yeah, did well there. Good points for Haas, though. Good points for Haas. Yeah, and pretty solid drive, to be honest. I mean, seems like he had it in control most of the time. So congrats, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job, Rylan.
Yep.
Yeah, anything you boys want to add?
Just good. Just a really good. You had a really good pace. I mean, it looked like Winter was going to take it away, but I think safety cars really compromised his pace and his strategy. So, and he just couldn't even get. He wouldn't even pit for the mediums. Off the medium, sorry. So, yeah, and he got that P2. And Corrido, of course, unfortunate for him to crash out the Rondom wall, we call it now. 3 people crashed there, so that's called the Rondom. But really good race, Rilo. That's your second win as well for the season. And good points for Haas. Harry was unfortunate to crash out.
Yeah.
But it's good points to scrap up for the Haas. So, very good drive there, man. Very
Thank you.
good. So, we're going to finish it there. I'm going to thank Jish and Relix for joining me tonight. Kahoot washed again.
Hashtag.
Agreed. Good watch. Cheers for having me.
Kahoot washed again. Second week in a row. Happens a third. Jish, you're permanently taking Div 2 with me.
Yep, apparently so. I might as well.
And we'll throw Kahoot and Peef into Div 3 with Romulus.
Hashtag
Demoted.
Demoted.
Big time. So I want to thank everyone for joining. Thanks for the podium interviews coming along, giving your couple thoughts in. Again, Jish and Relix, thanks for joining with me tonight.